Chances are, if you're a boxing fan, you might have a strong opinion of Gervonta Davis. And chances are, if you're not a boxing fan and you're just a casual or regular sports fan, you've at least heard of Gervonta Davis. Or you've at least heard of Tank. Gervonta Davis is one of the pound for pound best boxers in the world, according to some. Some people don't think he's pound for pound worthy because of his resume. Today, we're going to get into the film and see what it tells us. And some people may say, hey, Brian, or hey, stranger, guy with the hoodie with a nice haircut. Gervonta Davis hasn't fought top flight competition, therefore he's not pound for pound, and therefore the film wouldn't tell us much because of who he beat. And what I would say to that is, even if you believe that, the film can still tell you some things. And I want to get into whether or not Gervonta Davis is truly elite, because a lot of people think he is, and a lot of people think he's not. So first, a closer look at Tank versus Garcia from April 2023. Gervonta Davis, notoriously slow starter. See Ryan Garcia trying to get going early. Lightning quick speed. There was a rehydration clause here. This was at a 136-pound catch weight. So some people think that Ryan was drained. Ryan himself has said that. But looking at round one, this is mostly just a feel-out process. Ryan Garcia trying to find his range and establish that jab, which he's doing a decent job of doing. And you see Gervonta Davis knocking a bunch of these away, pulling from a bunch of these jabs also while trying to circle him. And you can see it here, really, this round is just about trying to see what Ryan Garcia has before Gervonta Davis opens up himself. So, look at that. With the speed Ryan Garcia has and the length advantage here. So Gervonta Davis is just a little feel out jab, just a little something to just throw out there. And just pulls enough to get out of the way of that right hand. Put that in a memory bank, because look at where Ryan Garcia's left hand is as he's doing this. Look at the left hand all the way. That's well below the chin. Gervonta Davis is going to make a note of that. Here's Ryan Garcia following up. Gervonta Davis not getting tagged by that jab either. Look at that. Nice left hook here. Still throwing that jab out there. It's like he's throwing this jab out there to see just what comes back, because he's trying to counter, maybe get to that left uppercut, which we know Gervonta Davis loves. Ryan Garcia actually has this well scouted. As soon as the jab comes, I'm going to retaliate with this left hook over the top, which is honestly the best punch that Ryan Garcia has, and he could throw it quicker than just about anybody in boxing. Gervonta takes it well there. Left hook again, well scouted. Davis, whoop, gets underneath that, out of the way of that right uppercut to follow. And then, boom, there's the knockdown. We get a replay, boom. Left hook over the top. Nothing. Not a right uppercut or a right hand or nothing else coming after. It's just a punch by itself. Davis gets low. That left is coming. Ryan seemingly doesn't see it coming until it's too late. Now he locks eyes with that left hand, doesn't get his right hand up fast enough. And if he did, I'm not sure how much it would have mattered given the power behind this shot. But Ryan Garcia kind of puts himself in a position there, doesn't follow up the left hook with the right uppercut or anything like that to get tagged. Gervonta Davis has already seen this punch, knows how to evade it. He's already done it multiple times earlier leading up to this. Perfect shot, floors him. That's just perfect scouting, knowing your opponent, reading his habits within the first round and a half or so, is getting out of the way of that left hook. Then over here, anytime Gervonta Davis just lunges forward, throws a jab or whatever, like Ryan Garcia, he knows Ryan Garcia is gonna try to throw that left hook. This was teased leading up to the fight, if you remember. Like, he saw this coming. Ryan Garcia is trying to get to it, and Gervonta Davis is well scouted, just gets out of the way, is doing a really good job of negating Ryan Garcia's best punch. Doing a great job of that. And Ryan Garcia is just trying to get out of the way of something big there, remembering how he just got caught with the knockdown. Here's Garcia. Whoop! There's Gervonta Davis. The left hand isn't coming this time, but Ryan Garcia is not taking that chance. Gets out of the way just in case, repositions himself, and now we're back to boxing. Overhand left. Ryan has that well scouted. That's where the fight changed. Bang! One more look at that. And then over here, look. Look up here. Tank's right hand, just smothering Ryan Garcia's left. He's so just locked in on that left hand. Look at this. Not throwing the hook. You're not throwing the hook. You're not throwing the hook. And then he knows Ryan's trying to get to it because it doesn't appear he's worried about much else. Tank backs up. Like, he's giving himself time to create the space, to create enough space in order to just evade this left hook. He does it right here. He gets to the ropes. Boom. And now he clinches. Look, again, that left hook is well scouted. This reminds me of when Joseph Parker was fighting Deontay Wilder, and Deontay Wilder kept trying to hit him with the same punch over and over, and Joseph Parker kept evading the punch over and over again. It's what won him the fight. See, look, whoop, left hook, not landing. Whoop, left hook, not landing. None of those hooks landed. Continuing to roll, continuing to reposition himself, continuing to win with footwork, with counters like this. And then there's little tactics like this. Look, so Tank is here. Boom, puts his right hand out to Ryan Garcia's left to sort of negate that left hook again. He touches him, Ryan Garcia does, with that right hand. Tank backs up, nothing too serious here. And then the left hook is still coming. And Gervonta Davis almost hits him kind of in the armpit area, but it's just creating space, enough space. Like he's figured out the range. He's figured out the range, and he's totally negated Ryan Garcia's best punch. Again. He's just touching the left hand, and Ryan Garcia feels that and it's like, okay, now's my turn to counter. And Gervonta Davis has a counter to that counter. Slow motion. He touches the left hand. Whoop. Just rolls underneath. And Ryan Garcia kind of turns his back. He was doing this against Devin Haney. People were flaming him for it. Trying to cover up. Okay, Ryan Garcia needs to make an adjustment. Here's one. Throws a right hand instead. Tank shakes his head, saw it coming, had the left hand up to block it. Slow motion now. Boom. Well scouted. Shakes his head. That didn't do shit. We're back to it. Round 6 now. Same old shit. Whoop. He's shaking his head too at the end of this. Look at Tank. Slow motion. Watch. Out of the way of that left hook. And he shakes his head. Leave a comment. Is this Tank doing a great job defensively, or is this more just Ryan being predictable, overly predictable with his offense? It's like Ryan thinks because of the speed, and if you have that speed, why would you not think this? But because of the speed, he thinks he could just land a punch when he wants. And again, Tank is not having it. Tank has a length, a height, and reach disadvantage. And Ryan Garcia is not landing this left hook the way Devin Haney was getting pieced up by it over and over again. Tank would destroy Devin Haney. Jeez. Maybe I'm off. Let me know if you think I'm off. But oof. Round 7, this is where it ends. Then we'll get to Frank Martin. Look at that. Didn't even see it there. I'm now remembering the discourse. Did Ryan Garcia quit? Holding his head down, first of all. Gervonta Davis gets a good look at the open ribs. Bong! Body snatcher, left hand right here. Ryan tries to throw a right hand. He does. He lands it. It's ultimately inconsequential. Look at this. And Tank wins. KO round 7.